I'll be a strong supporter for veterans when I'm serving in the United States Senate, because I know the sacrifices that they and their families have made over the years. When we talk about jobs, just like Governor Bullock and I have been doing as governor and lieutenant governor here in the state of Montana, focusing on creating more and better paying jobs for our citizens. We need to find ways to create jobs in this country. And I'm a strong believer that our small businesses are the economic engine of our economy. We've come out of a recession. We need to make sure that we are finding ways to create jobs for Montanans and for all across the country in order to keep our economy and growing and moving forward. So I will, try to find ways to do that. Governor Bullock and I, we were able to pass legislation that reduced the business equipment tax on over 10,000 small businesses. So those small businesses then can take that money that they were investing in business equipment taxes and reinvest it into their small businesses and grow those small businesses. So those are the type of incentives that I will be looking for as a United States Senator to help Montana small businesses and small businesses across the country continue to grow. What I don't think we need to do, I think we need to eliminate, for example, the business, the tax loopholes that businesses are, sending jobs overseas and not, putting jobs here in America. We need to focus on jobs in America, not overseas. And so I will look at ways to, try to find ways to do that. When it comes to civil liberties, I think we've heard a lot. There's been a lot of talk over the last several weeks or months about, what's happening to our civil liberties and, our government having the ability to access phone records and spying on our citizens. I don't believe that any, government should have the ability to spy on our citizens. I know that there is a threat out there, such as Al-Qaeda and terrorist organizations, and that we need to do everything we can to ensure that, they can't attack us on our homeland, but not at the cost of our civil liberties and our freedoms. I fought for our civil liberties. Like I said, I spent 33 years in the Montana National Guard. I deployed to Iraq in 2004 and 2005. My son, Janet, and we have two beautiful boys. Our youngest is 24 and our oldest is 28. And our oldest is also in the National Guard, and he's a pilot, and he's deployed twice over to Iraq. So I know what it's like from a couple of perspectives. One, deploying myself, sending Montana's young men and women over there, and then also sending a son into harm's way. And so we need to make sure that when we do that, we have a good reason to do it. I can tell you one of the things that, as a United States Senator, it will be one of the last things that I will ever vote on is to send America's young men and women into harm's way unless it is absolutely necessary.